All right, let's talk about a powerful, maybe even secret key to growing your business. We're going to dive into how you can turn one-time clients into, seriously, lifelong fans. And it all comes down to the power of thoughtful, personalized gifts to build some really unbreakable client loyalty. So let's just get right to the core of it, right? What really makes a client loyal? Is it just about good service or maybe having a competitive price? Or is there something a little deeper, something more human going on that makes them pick you again and again? Well, the answer really lies in this huge difference between just a transaction and a real relationship. You see, a transaction, it's impersonal, it's a one-off thing, and honestly, it's pretty forgettable. But a relationship, that's personal, it's ongoing, and that creates an experience that people actually remember. It is so easy for any business to fall into what I call the transaction trap. We get hyper-focused on the mechanics, closing the deal, getting the project done, sending that invoice, and the whole thing, while it might be efficient, becomes totally forgettable. I mean, think about it for a second. The project's wrapped up, the client is happy with the work, great. But what about a few weeks or even months down the line when they need something similar again? What on earth makes them remember you instead of the dozen other options out there? That's the real challenge, isn't it? And the solution, the way to solve that problem, is right here. It's about moving beyond just the simple business deal and tapping into the power of a personal touch. It's really about changing your mindset from just closing a sale to opening a relationship. A really thoughtful, personalized gift sends this incredibly powerful, unspoken message. It's not really about the gift itself, not at all. It's about communicating, I see you, I value you. It tells your client loud and clear that your partnership is about way more than just a line item on an invoice. So let's look at the psychology here, because this is why it's so effective. That personal touch, it creates a genuine emotional connection. That connection, in turn, builds this foundation of trust that's way stronger than any contract could ever be. And that trust, that deep-seated trust, that's what locks in client loyalty for the long haul. Okay, so we get the why. It makes sense. But now, let's get practical. How do you actually do this? Well, this is your playbook for gifting with a real purpose, to make sure every single gesture actually lands and makes an impact. Getting into the right mindset here is absolutely crucial. So, step one, you've got to really know your client. This means you're actively listening in conversations. What are their hobbies? What are they excited about? What wins have they had recently? Step two is all about being genuine. The gift has to be relevant to them, not some generic thing you give to everyone. It proves you were actually paying attention. And finally, step three, make it memorable. The goal isn't just to hand over an object, it's to create a positive experience that they'll connect back to you for a long time. And to make this even more practical, here are 5 key moments where showing appreciation can have a massive impact. Celebrating a client milestone with them shows you're actually invested in their journey. A simple thank you gift after a big project just reinforces your value. A personal holiday card can cut through all that corporate noise. Acknowledging a referral with a gift shows just how much you appreciate their trust. And remembering a birthday, that shows you see them as a person, not just an account number. These are your moments to shine. But wait, there's one more really critical piece to this whole puzzle. This isn't about one single grand gesture. It's all about the power of consistency. That's what really builds the bond over time. And let's be super clear. A single gift, it's great. It's a nice gesture, and yeah, it will definitely be appreciated. But consistent, thoughtful appreciation, that is what builds a real bond. It's those small, regular, authentic gestures that create a relationship that's actually rooted in genuine trust and mutual respect. The real secret ingredient, the power behind all of this, boils down to one word: authenticity. This can't just be a tactic you pull out of a playbook. It has to be a genuine effort to show that you actually care. When your appreciation is sincere, clients can feel it. And that sincerity is what makes this whole strategy work. So let's pull all of this together into your official loyalty playbook. We've gone from the why to the how, and now it's all about turning these insights into real, concrete action. And if you take away just one thing today, please let it be this. This strategy is not some fluffy, nice-to-have extra. In today's world, building these genuine relationships isn't just good for business. It is an absolute, non-negotiable, strategic must-have for keeping your clients. Because when it comes right down to it, the right gesture at the right time does so much more than just make someone smile. It creates an emotional connection that can literally turn a one-time customer into a true advocate and, yes, a lifelong partner for your business. So, I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Take a really good look at your clients, at your process, and just ask yourself this: how are you going to make your appreciation personal? The answer to that question could be the key that unlocks your next level of growth. Thanks for tuning in.